The celestial beings planted a celestial here on this planet named Tiamat. And Tiamat needs to get enough energy so that it can be born, so that it can rise. What's another word for birth, y'all? Rise. Rise. The energy needs to rise. With me.
Grand Rising family, beautiful outside today. Sun out, ether out. We're gonna do class outside today. So this is gonna be a part 2 from yesterday. You know, I was gonna do the audio behind it, but I'm like, nah, we outside. It's beautiful today. It's beautiful. That's the sun. Beautiful. Let all that soak in. Sun gaze. Look into the sun. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all the gods and goddesses, the planet Ka, man. Today y'all gonna find out why we call this planet Ka. It's a part 2 of the cartoon and Richard Pryor exposing true knowledge, true history, aka our history, not their history. You know what I'm saying? True knowledge. But this is gonna go back to movies, to how they tell the truth in movies, but they hide it from us. Gonna go back to the extraterrestrial beings that we are, the non-ether beings. Gonna go back to the Anunnaki gods. It's gonna go back to Tiamat. Hold up, family. I'm gonna come right back to y'all. I'm getting the kids real quick. I'm back, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. I'm back. Apologize about that. I had to situate the family. But now tune in. I want to run through this fast because I've got other topics that I want to get to. So I want to make sure I probably drop about 2 or 3 videos today. So we're going to run through this one fast. And if y'all like, we can make a part 3 of this. But what I'm going to do is show enough info that you could just quickly write down and you can go do the research yourself and help you understand more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically going to just give you a quick draft, a rough draft, but quick, of the Anunnaki story and what they came from and how come everything is connected with the God stories, from the Mesopotamian to the Egyptian knowledge to everything else. Alright, now I know y'all remember this photo from the last episode, the gods creating the gods, right? So I know the god on the right side, I had explained that's one of the Egyptian gods and I had to go tap in with them. So as I meant by that is because later down the line, the first history was the Mesopotamian history. That was the gods before the Anunnaki gods, and that was the gods that created the Anunnakis. And that's this picture right here. You know what I mean? And come down with the chart when it starts from Apsu and Tiamat and who they is. So first, if y'all didn't know, go tune in with the Egyptian gods and you'll see the similarities of this god and Egyptian gods and how come it started branching out to animal for gods. That's the reason why I instantly just jumped to the Egyptian gods, because for the people that didn't understand it, I apologize for that. I didn't want to confuse y'all or anything. But for the people that do understand it, y'all understand why I jumped straight to that, because down the line everything is connected. So we're going to hurry up and get to the family tree of how come the Anunnaki was created and this story wasn't out more than the Anunnaki story. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why we get back to this, and this basically reminds us to come back to the story, was the movie that they recently made called The Eternals. So the movie that they recently made really broke down this whole storyline about Tiamat and how Tiamat needs all this energy from all of us as one to rise. That's what Rashad Jamal was explaining in the beginning of the video. Free Rashad Jamal on top of that. Peace, God. For those who didn't watch it, I suggest y'all to go watch it, because they got a habit of throwing truths, facts of our history, not his story, not his story, Our Story. They got a habit of throwing that in movies, shows. So I think I should go watch that movie, because it breaks down the Mesopotamian, the Mesopotamian family tree, the God's family tree. And if y'all didn't know, Mesopotamia is the gods that created the Anunnaki gods. And if y'all didn't know, Mesopotamia is called Iraq at this moment. And also, if y'all didn't know, all of that, before it split up, Africa, Asia, and all that, before that split up to different land, I just want to word everything the right way. Before that split up, it was all Africa. And what's in Africa? Egyptian knowledge. So when you go to Mesopotamia and read their knowledge, then go to Egypt and read their knowledge, and then go surround yourself with all kind of religions, knowledge. It's all similar. The chart that I'm showing y'all now is the family tree of Mesopotamia. And if you see at top, it says Apsu on the left, and on the right, Tiamat. And under Tiamat, it says Dragon Queen. And the reason why I say Dragon Queen is because Tiamat in the story came back as a dragon because she didn't have no human figure. She was the salt water. Apsu was the sweet water, the water we could drink, as in the rivers, the little lakes, the clean waters. You know what I'm saying? And the God that they created, some caused chaos, and some created beauty. And when that was going on, Tiamat came as a form of a dragon to destroy who was doing the destroying. So what I'm going to do is leave a link in the description that can explain this a lot better than me. So I'm going to leave a video of Rashad Jamal explaining the movie Eternals. And I'm going to leave a link below of a man explaining the Mesopotamian God's family tree. Alright, family? I apologize, we had to close this out early, family. But what I do want to say, if this video didn't answer your questions, just go below. Click the hashtags or the links in the description, and it'll definitely help you or help me explain this to you better, or for you to understand what I didn't explain the right way. I hope I did, though. But I believe I did. But listen, family, I want to leave this with good vibes. So I want to say, any evil eye that's looking towards our direction may go blind, and peace. Positive energy always create elevation. Free Rashad.